We're at Waterview Recreation Center. It's a rec center here in the Germantown neighborhood. You can imagine by the name Waterview, there actually used to be a creek that ran pretty close here through this neighborhood that about 100 years ago was buried underground like many creeks in urban areas. This is the Tacony-Frankford watershed, and the creek that used to run through here is called the Winghawking Creek, which is a branch of the Tacony-Frankford Creek. Waterview Rec Center is this really fantastic site in that there's different things that have been done here to manage stormwater in ways that we don't usually see. This is a flow-through planter. The downspout takes the rainwater off the roof, and originally that rainwater went straight down that pipe and into the ground, directly into the sewer system. Now it has been diverted. As you can see, it comes out the bottom here and flows right into this little garden. And this garden is sort of sequestered so that that water can rise. If it rises high enough, it will actually go into the drain on the end there and then go back into the sewer. So it will never overflow. You're never going to have too much water here. But in the meantime, we have all these water-loving plants specifically chosen because they take up a lot of water. So a lot of the rainwater now that's coming off the roof is going into those plants instead of into the sewer. That's the idea. We have these trees here. Trees take up an enormous amount of stormwater just by themselves, and these actually have trenches beneath them that are shuttling water to those trees from the storm drains on the street. And the trees absorb that water instead of it going into the sewer system. Also, we have porous pavement that we're standing on. The water just goes right through it. There's a box below it, and the water goes right through the pavement into that box. And that box feeds pipes that go into the earth, and they're perforated. They have little holes in them, so that water can feed the soil and feed the grass and feed the land here. Before this existed, it was just a regular sidewalk. So when we had a rainstorm, hundreds of gallons of water would just sheet off of the sidewalk here and go into the sewer system to be processed by the city or to overflow into the creeks, right? Now, instead of that, those hundreds of gallons are actually going right through the pavement into this whole system that is feeding the land instead of becoming a problem for the sewer system. All of that is being held here in the land and rerouted into the soil underneath. You can't see it, but that's what's happening. We're really looking to involve the community in as much of this as we possibly can. We don't just want to come in and rip up your pavement and make it porous. We want to come in and say, what do you need? What do you want? How can we make some changes that you would like? And then, by the way, let me tell you about this stormwater thing, and let's see if we can get you on board and interested as much as we are in the whole stormwater issue and thinking about our neighborhood as part of a watershed. We would love to see more of this. More trees, more porous pavement, more innovative ways to manage stormwater that really create public amenities and create beauty. And to have people really understand when they walk down the street and see that tree there and go, that's a good thing, that tree. We could change the face of Philadelphia through stormwater management to be a much more green city.